Hello, my name is Max Cole, and today I'll be trying to let you guys know why I believe it is so very important to make a conscious and environmentally wise decision to switch from a single use plastic bottle to a refillable, more environmentally friendly bottle. Now, since the 1950s, plastic products have been an essential part of our daily lives, and plastic is everywhere. And almost everything we touch, everything we see, and everything we know contains plastic. Plastic is used in housing the foods that we eat, such as chips, cheese, lunch meat, bread, or the drinks that we drink, Gatorades, water, as well as our local coffee shops. Most coffee places that use a cold brew will use a plastic container with a plastic lid and a plastic straw. But plastic on a consumer level, but the biggest uses of plastic on a consumer level is a water bottle. Based off of the healthyhumanlife.com, on average, Americans buy 29 billion water bottles each year, and only one of every six of those are actually being recycled. An even more staggering number is 1,500 plastic bottles are being opened, used, and improperly recycled every second in the United States. And according to those statistics, by the time my speech is finished, there will be more than 500,000 water bottles will have been opened, and only 9% of them being properly recycled. Now, the process to produce these water bottles requires up to 17 million barrels of oil each year. That amount of oil has the ability to maintain 1 million cars on the road that same fiscal year. Not to mention the staggering amounts of fossil fuels being pumped into our atmosphere at an alarming rate. And that has a vast environmental impact to help slingshot us into global warming. But our atmosphere is not the only thing being impacted. Our oceans are over flooded with plastic, and many of our sea life are suffering from the use of single use plastic. Based off the site plasticoceans.org, more than 8 million tons of plastic is making its way into our oceans each year. 1 in 3 marine mammals are entangled in litter, and 90% of seabirds have plastic in their stomach. Plastic never truly decomposes. It just becomes microplastic or microplastic. The small fish ingest, and then the circle of life continues. Small fish are eaten by large fish. Large fish are then eaten by the humans, and if that plastic was in that small fish, that plastic is making our way into our bodies and our bloodstream, which our bodies cannot handle that. No one's can. Plastic is killing fish population at an alarming rate, and once beautiful reefs are now no longer full of life and are dying at an even more rapid rate. Now, with all that being said, one way we can help our planet curb our carbon footprint is on a small scale, a day-to-day difference, one that comes in many shapes, colors, and size options. A refillable water bottle. The many benefits of using a refillable water bottle is it takes less oil to produce and replaces all the plastic that we would use if we were to use single-use plastic. It majorly helps reduce our carbon footprint. Cleans up our oceans and rivers as well as the landfills. Now, the average water bottle holds about 32 ounces of water. The average reusable water bottle holds about 32 ounces of water. And a plastic water bottle simply only holds 16 ounces. So, simply put, one reusable water bottle can hold twice as much water as an average plastic bottle, resulting in a fewer refills and more water at a lower price. According to the CDC, Center for Disease Control, from 2011 to 2014, an average adult only drank 39 ounces of water on a given day. The average adult should be drinking 8 cups or 64 ounces of water daily. This means if you fill up your refillable water bottle twice a day, then you are already above the CDC recommendations. Also, one large benefit from switching to a refillable water bottle is how much money you could possibly save over the course of a year. Now, if you drink 4 of these plastic bottles at $2 per bottle, you can spend almost $3,000 a year just on water alone. But now, if you buy one of these for $30 to $60 and you had to replace it every year, you would still be left with $2,970 in the bank, which sounds pretty good to me. And we are also in a period of time where having a water bottle is cool. The market is flooded with water bottles, refillable water bottles. And my personal favorite would have to be the Hydro Flask. Now, it's a company that was based close to home out of Bend, Oregon, in 2009, and is using a vacuum sealed insulated technology to keep our beverage as cold as possible, which is my favorite. Also, companies like Life Straw have developed a refillable water bottle with a carbon filter in the straw in the bottle itself to filter out harmful toxins from sources of bad water. Now, if we were to supply water bottles like that to third world countries, they'd be able to then have clean, sustainable drinking water and hopefully no longer get sick, and help save lives and prevent very bad diseases from happening. So, with a lot of this information I've given you today, my main goal is just to make sure you simply think before you buy, and make sure that we're all doing our part to make the planet a healthy, sustainable place for all of us to live and thrive from. Also, you can try to get yourself a TDS tester that can test your water from tap water, your bottled water, or what we like to do at my home is use one of these, a zero filter water. This helps filter your water out to get the zero emissions as possible. Or even on a larger scale, you can get yourself something like this to help make your water that much easier to maintain and operate. So thank you again. I hope you enjoyed. Think before you buy. Have a good evening.